all you're doing. All right, so talk to me. Who are you?
My trail name is Spurs, and I'm out here in 2024 hiking the AT for my second time. I hiked it in 2020, and I'm excited to be out here in a year when there's trail magic and great people around, because there wasn't always too much of that in 2020.
So Spurs may be an indication of where you're from, but where are you from?
San Antonio, Texas is where I call home.
All right, cool. And what have you done also? What else have you hiked?
So 2020 I hiked the AT, 21 I hiked the PCT, and 22 I hiked the CDT.
So you are a triple crowner.
I am.
All right.
So lucked out, and now this year back to do the AT and embracing the pain.
All right, cool. Words hard.
So here we go.
Day 37, hiking from Lemon Gap to Hot Springs. We're going to stop at the Laughing Heart Hostel and spend the night there. This will be the end point of our southern phase of this entire hike. And then we're going to be hopping up to Harpers Ferry tomorrow.
So we'll complete about 275 miles on the AT
Yep.
At the end of today.
at the end of the day.
Cool. We're headed to Hot Springs, which is 14.4 miles according to this sign, up this trail. It's going to have a lot of descent because we're going to be going downhill a lot. So it's going to be hard on the knees, but we'll see how it goes. It is not raining, so that's awesome. We got off to a pretty early start today. You know how you can tell though that you're the first one on the trail? I think most hikers will know this. I keep walking into spider webs. All right, we're nearing the crest of Walnut Mountain. It's been, I think, a little over 1,000 feet. Start of the day a climb, which, contrary to earlier feelings I had about climbing initially at the start of the day, I actually kind of like it more now because my legs are strong and fresh. So that's kind of cool. These look like some sort of blackberry type bushes. Giant field of them. Yeah. Pretty soon you're gonna have blackberries, I think. Is this where bears live? Ooh. Random thought. I think it would be cool. I don't think I would do it, but I think it would be cool if somebody started at Springer, walked all the way to Katahdin, taking a picture of every blaze on the trail, and then stringing them all together, almost like a time lapse. And but I do realize that could be really lame, but it might be cool. I don't know, but probably not worth the effort. Yeah. Especially for me, so just an idea. All right, we're approaching Walnut Mountain Shelter. Apparently it's right on the trail, which is nice. You don't have to walk down and up to get to it. We were originally thinking about stopping here when we were thinking about taking our full packs and making a 2-day hike, and this is where we'd stop. But one of the comments on the Far Out app said basically that because of the leaks in the sides and the top, that there's really like only enough dry spots for 1 or 2 hikers. It's just pretty sad. So anyways, we ended up slack packing, so it didn't matter, but that was our thought, was to stop here. So we'll check it out. Ah, Boy Scouts did that. Cool. So it is a pretty rustic shelter, and you can see that there's been tape trying to cover up numerous spots on the tin roof. There's a lot of holes in the walls. So yeah, so at this point we've done 1.4 miles out of 14.4, so it's still pretty early, but we did make the biggest climb, one of the biggest climbs. Now we're doing a big descent, and then there's going to be the biggest climb up to the next mountain. And then the hardest part will be a super long, I don't know, it was almost like 4,000 something feet descent down into hot springs. Really excited about getting to hot springs too. Excited about checking out Laughing Heart Hostel. Excited about being able to get some work done. So last night we had no internet, and it was apparent to me that I needed to download some files before I can get work done. I couldn't download the files, so we didn't do any work, but instead we edited video. So I mean, that still had to be done, so do one or do the other. It was fine. So I edited a couple days and then called it a night. Let me give props out to Vanish, who found my Bluetooth headphones after we were all looked for 20 minutes, scrambling, tearing apart everything, and she found them. So props again to Vanish for doing that, and of course props to Vanish for all the trail magic she's been doing. She did quite a bit yesterday, in spite of the fact that there's not that many hikers around us, but there was enough. And so, you know, we met some pretty cool people. So the last person we met last night was Spurs, and he was an interesting guy. He's already done Triple Crown, doing the AT again, and just because he's got the bug, he just wants to keep hiking. So cool guy. Obviously a very fast hiker. He started not too long ago and he's already up here. From Springer to here, it was in relatively few days. So hats off to him. All right, we made it to the top of Bluff Mountain, and yeah, that is the second big ascent. And now there's some minor ascents, but it's mostly downhill. All right, fittingly, we are nearing the end of our time on our southern phase of this entire thing, which has been filled with rain, and we've been lucky most of the day, but it's now heavily raining. So kind of not a surprise. We end the day in the rain. Yeah, we're hiking down. I think we've only got about 2 miles left. We're hiking down to Laughing Heart Hostel in Hot Springs. So we'll be there soon.
End of the day. Here they come. About 14 miles into Hot Springs. They still have about a mile to go. Randy's listing again.
All right, this is the single private room at Laughing Heart Lodge. Has everything you need. Place for me to work. I don't know what I would use that for, but yeah.